Okay, so today I'm going to try cook with me. I will be doing some curry mutton, jerk chicken. I'll do a little curry chicken because the hubby doesn't eat mutton but loves curry. A little bit of oxtail because grandma's coming for dinner. And I'm also going to do a jerk pork. I started seasoning, and basically this is how I know I'm not made for doing food tutorials because I forgot to actually say what I'm putting in it. But here's some of the seasoning. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm seasoning the meat. This is the curry goat, and this is the jerk chicken. This is meant to be the curry chicken, and I already forgot to put curry seasoning in it because I forgot what I'm doing. This is why you probably should stick to one thing at a time. It's going to be the oxtail, but I haven't finished yet, and this is going to be the pork. I've seasoned the meat now. So for the curry goat, I've got curry, but actually for everything, my whole base is all-purpose, garlic, black pepper, and a little bit of paprika. And then for the curry goat, obviously I've added curry, and I've also added lamb seasoning. Not sure if that's what everyone else does, but I do. For the jerk chicken, obviously I've done the same base, but I've done chicken seasoning as well, and also add a little bit of cayenne pepper and jerk seasoning. For the curry chicken, it's the same as the curry goat, except for I haven't used lamb. I've used chicken seasoning. And for the oxtail, it's very, very light. I'm not really someone that makes oxtail, so I don't really know what I'm doing with this. But yeah, it's got all the base basically. And I don't actually have oxtail seasoning. I might use beef. And for the jerk pork, I've got pork seasoning, a little bit of cumin, um, jerk powder, and the rest of the base that I normally use. I use this ginger and garlic paste for everything. I use flavour enhancer as well, but that'll be later on. I've got my fresh vegetables, red onion, garlic, scotch bonnet, thyme. I've got normal onion as well. And I have no scallion, but it's fine, I'll get that later. And so yeah, this is the pork seasoning that I use. And I also use this all purpose. Oh yeah, Maggi seasoning as well. I like the liquid one. I like to use a variety of curry powders. I normally use Better Pack as well, but I don't have any. I've got Raja. This is the lamb seasoning I've been using. This is the chicken seasoning that I'm using. This is another curry powder that I use. That's my jerk seasoning. And I do like the green paste as well. It's finished, but I did use it. So I've got a bit of oil and put all my curries in there to kind of burn it a little bit before I brown my curry goat. Same for the chicken as well. Oil and curry powder. And then for the oxtail, I've got brown sugar and oil. That's a bit too much oil. I'll take some out. And then some people use browning, but I never have browning. And then I'm also boiling some rice and peas here. Also, Spurtree is my new go-to at the moment. I've just put some jerk seasoning on the jerk because I only done it with this actual seasoning and not the liquid one. And also for the pork, I don't put too much on because I like to make a glaze afterwards, and I'll show you how to do that. Actually, I'll take it back. I actually prefer the Dunn's River. The jerk seasoning for this one feels a bit runny. Like it looks more like a sauce, whereas the Dunn's River one's normally a bit thick and stuff. But what I might do is I might use the blender and like just make my own. Cooking nicely. I'm gonna cover everything and just let it cook and simmer now. And then I'm gonna cut up my veg and stuff and put that in a bit later. I'm gonna add this. Thank you, cousin TJ. Put me onto this, ram it up. I've used it once in my curry goat and it was so nice. So yeah, that's gonna go in a bit later. I also usually use flavour enhancer for everything. Maggi cubes for everything. And I'm going to chop up some carrots. I'm going to make some spinners. I don't actually have any butter beans for the oxtail, but there's a tiny bit of oxtail, and I don't even really like it, so I think I'm going to leave it without. I don't think my grandma eats it. Ready to put the veg in. Taking it out of the oven to turn it, coming along nicely. Rice and peas is coming along nicely. Don't watch the pot. This is what makes it rustic. Coming along nicely. The curry goat. Put the rice in now for the rice and peas. I forgot to say I use a bit of coconut milk melted properly. Like I said, makes it rustic. I use light red peas, kidney beans today. There's the oxtail. I need to do spinners. I haven't done one yet. Spoon, curry, that's looking nice. So I'm going to make some white rice because we know that curry goes better with white rice. Trying to do this with one hand is mad. Anyway, we wash the rice until the water's clear. Do a small pot of white rice for the curry. Once I've washed this, I just put a bit of salt, a bit of onion, and a knob of butter, and just cover it. It's time to make my glaze. Don't judge me on the oil. And I'm also using light brown sugar today because light brown sugar. I've run out of my dark brown sugar. Now I'm going to add the jerk seasoning. I'm so pissed off because I'm using the Spurtree one, so hopefully it still tastes nice. But like I said, I normally like the thicker ones. Even the sun-fried one's good. But anyway, I'll make do with what I've got. I'm sure it will still taste nice. Then I add ketchup. Some people like to use barbecue sauce, but I prefer ketchup. Actually, it depends. If I'm doing a barbecue jerk, but I mainly do ketchup jerk. And then I add honey. It's actually tropical sun, but I use anything cheap one, expensive one, hard one, just whatever I've got. Sometimes I add syrup as well. Just makes it nice. And I mix and then just leave to cook for a while. Don't judge me, guys, but I have a very, very sweet tooth. And I know it's a lot of oil, I know it's a lot of sugar, I know it's a lot of honey, but it's a one-off. It's just a glaze for jerk chicken, which I make maybe only once a week. Also made spinners. I had no cornmeal, but I'm just making do. Just it says all-purpose flour. I never know what all-purpose flour is, so I always just do half plain, half self-raising, bit of salt, and if I've got cornmeal, I put cornmeal in as well. But this is not my speciality. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what happens. Spinners looking good. Just about to put them in the oxtail now. Jerk saucing. Oxtail's cooking nicely. Put the spinners in. One thing about me is I'm really, really not impatient. That's the wrong word. I'm not good at following recipes and stuff. Me and Nathan were having this conversation yesterday, and he was saying about measurements and all that sort of things, but I don't know what it is. I just like to just trial things and see how it goes. But they look like spinners, right? Oxtail looks like oxtail, right? Okay, so I've just tasted the oxtail. It tastes a bit too sweet. Doesn't taste meaty enough, so I'm gonna see what I can do with that. I've gone with some good old gravy granules and Maggi cubes. See what happens. Okay, so the sauce is done now. See, it's still bubbling. And then the chicken is out of the oven. So I'm going to glaze it now. Rice and peas and transfer it into a container, but it's done. Curry chicken done.
Right, not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Come on. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Final verdict of my dinner. About to indulge in big back activities. Naya, what's the verdict?